Hi guys, this is Beth's Kitchen in downtown Silver Spring from Lemon Slice Cafe. Thank you for coming back to our channel. Today I'm gonna cook something that's dear to any Ethiopian and anybody that likes to eat anything fried. So today we're gonna make some sambusa. We're gonna make two kinds, a lentil one and a beef one. So here I'm going to start with the lentil sambusa. So I have a boiled lentil here, chili paper, fresh jalapenos, red onion, coriander, a little mustard, and salt and pepper. So I will start with and I'm heating oil here for the frying. And I also have the spring roll wrap under a wet towel because it dries up so quickly, so I had to keep it covered. So here is my cooked lentil. What I would do is I will put half of it in. I will kind of like mush it so that it gives me that pasty flavor. I will mash it like this. So the one thing I have to say is, like, when you cook your lentil, cook it and drain it really, really well. If it's wet, it's gonna make the dough wet and you're gonna have a soggy sambusa. You want your sambusa to be crispy and crunchy. So the only way you can do that is by having your ingredients really nice and dry. So this is good. And I will put the rest, because I don't want all of them mushed up. I want half of it mushed and half of it whole. So to that I would add a tablespoon of mustard, a little cumin, I would say a teaspoon of cumin. I would put cilantro, and I will put salt, a teaspoon of salt, and then I will put finely chopped red onion. I mean, you can't go wrong with onion. And then jalapeno. This depends on how hot you want it. I like it quite spicy, so let me put 2 tablespoons. And then I will mix all of these up. You know that mustard helps me bind it together. And then here I have a fairly dry lentil mix, but I can already smell that all the spices are mixing together and they're really nice. And then here I have just flour, plain flour mixed with water. I will use this to seal my samosas once I make them. And here is my phyllo, it's not a phyllo, it's a spring roll dough, and I will put the type in the link so that you can buy this. So I will take 2 pieces here and I will put a little bit in here. So this looks easy, but it can be complicated, but with practice you can handle it. So I will put 1 spoon in here and I will fold it to form a really nice triangle, and I will fold that forward, keeping a straight line this way, and then I will fold it again this way, keeping a straight line on this side, and then I will fold it again. And now I have almost a nice triangle, but I will take a little bit of this here, and then I will seal it. And here I have a really nice triangle here. But this is, I think, one of the most popular street food in Ethiopia is sambusa, next to pastini or bombolino. Okay. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is, see, it's nice and hot. Can put this in here. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's perfect enough for me. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to flip them every 10 seconds and cook them. You can flip them every 10 seconds and cook them both sides nicely until they're brown, golden brown, and then we can enjoy them. All right, so as you can see, it's looking really nice, golden and crispy. So we can take it out on a paper towel so that it would soak some of the oil out, and then we can enjoy this. And then I will show you how to make a Kitfo sambusa. I know some people make a meat one, but I was like, why not? So we'll make a little Kitfo. We'll mix it with a little kibe mitmita, and we will wrap it up just like this, and we will fry it. And I make this sometimes, and when people like will bite them, and I was like, is this Kitfo? Because no one had a Kitfo. Have you had a Kitfo sambusa before? No one had a Kitfo sambusa before. So I like surprising people with new ideas. So this is nice, perfect. I will just take them out. Dilishe. Okay, so I will move this over here, and then I will make a little Kitfo here. So to make a Kitfo, you need a nicely clarified butter. You need mitmita. I would say, and then you need the ground beef. This is like a lean ground beef. It's a little hot, but that's fine. We're gonna cook it, so we don't mind. I will take it off the heat a little bit, and I will just make sure that the butter and the mitmita and all the flavors are in the meat. I'm just gonna mix it in the hot chili butter until all the red parts are gone. I put my lean beef, finely minced beef, in the butter mitmita mix. And then I'm gonna cook it until all the red parts are gone. Remember, we're gonna fry this again. So don't worry too much about it. I just want to make sure that all the flavors are in here. I'm going to transfer this into this bowl. And then here, I'm going to season it with a little salt. And then I'm going to add in the kibe. This is the homemade cheese. I'll take this out, and then I'll just mix it together. So all you have is the ground beef, the clarified butter, the homemade cheese and mitmita, and a little salt. Okay, and it's nice and creamy and delicious. You can just eat this, seriously, on a piece of toast, and it's gonna be delicious. But we're just gonna put it in we're gonna wrap it with a spring roll wrap, and we're gonna fry it. And I have 2 pieces here. And then I'm gonna take a little piece like this. I'm gonna make this. And the same thing we did with the lentil. And then you're gonna put and then we're just gonna fry it in a heated oil. And make sure your oil is hot enough, but not too hot. And you put them in one by one. And here you have your Kitfo Sambusa. Make sure to turn them every 5-6 seconds so that you get an even color on both sides. All right, I think this is nicely brown and done. We're taking this one out, and then we're gonna make a little sauce to go with it. Perfect. Here we have the lentil, a vegetarian, a vegan sambusa made with lentils. And here we have made a meat one with a Kitfo sambusa made with ground beef and ibe, which is Ethiopian cheese, and mitmita, a hot chili powder, and a clarified butter. I have like a jalapeno sauce that is very, very popular in our cafe, which is made with jalapeno, serrano peppers, onions, garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper, blend together. It's very spicy, and I think that goes really well with that. And then for the Kitfo one, we can make a little dip out of some fresh parsley and sour cream. I think that goes really well with it. I always do that. So finely chop parsley and then mix it with a little sour cream. With a little sour cream. And then you can thin this out with a little milk if you want. I think it goes really well with the spicy Kitfo sambusa. So let me get a plate, and you can just pick one up, a little dressing like this, and then let's try. And then you can just, you can hear that crunch. It's really nice and spicy, yummy. I hope you try it. And the Kitfo one is my fave, of course. So it's really nice and crunchy and meaty, and it goes so good with this. Really delicious. This is so good and delicious. I hope you can make it over the holidays for your family. I hope you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye.